Good morning. Ohio onegaishimasu. Guten Morgen. Buenos dias. Dobry den, dobry dano. And other variants thereof. Welcome to another Assetto Corsa Competizione wake up stream. Yes, it's time for me to get my head into gear again because it's the morning. Boom. Very dramatic music. I do like it actually, but you know, I'm just putting on my gloves. Yes, I know it sounds pretentious of putting on racing gloves to race in a simulator, but it helps a lot with fatigue on the hands and steering wheel and grip, and there's like a rubberized grip on the steering wheel and things like that, and it's just better with the gloves. You know, it's better for the steering wheel, it's better for my hands and any fatigue that I might get from hands, blisters, sweaty palms or whatever. I'm not usually a sweaty palm person, fortunately, and I rarely even get sweaty palms with the racing, but it can happen. But the gloves do prevent that being an issue, and pretty much I don't really normally feel that anyway, so yay me for not being a sweaty palm person, I guess. Right, we're just going to jump in with Autodromo Enzo e Dino Ferrari. So, the Autodrome of Enzo and Dino Ferrari, as it's dedicated to them. And if you don't know who Enzo and Dino Ferrari is, go look them up because they're kind of important in the world of cars. You know? Even though I'm driving a McLaren, which has nothing to do with both of those people, or Ferrari. But it's a car, it's got 4 wheels, it's rather exciting, and I've got the McLaren GT3 steering wheel, so it kind of makes a little bit more sense. Right. Quick race. Yes, I just want to blast straight in here and see how I do on keeping up and wake my brain up in some other form of fashion. Oh, and here we are again. Imola. Set up. Load. Friday, 1 hour. Load. Check it. Make sure the electronics are in the right places. They are. Fuel strap is good. Tire. Good. Is a fresh set 1. That should basically, if I change to that, should not change. Oh, I did. Set 1. Set 3. Okay. So I'll save that again. Something that was slightly off there. So now you can see 2 stops, 0 litres add on the second stop. So we've got 45, 45. I'll do a stop. I'll just add 5 just in case I've screwed up a little and end up going in, but I doubt it. We'll see, but yeah. So there we go. Great. That should be roughly set up correctly, I think. But let's get into it.
Stay in double file.
Hello, Lamborghini. We got Lamborghini, Aston Martin, Porsche down the back there, Porsche behind me. Ferrari up there, another Porsche and NSX.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the left. 3 wide.
Oh,
Clear on the left. We have some light damage in the rear.
said clear on the left, not on the right. Damn it! Wow, we're restarting that one then, aren't we? Ha ha! Wow, that was a little, yeah. Start, go.
Stay in double file.
It's quite a long journey to the pit. To the start on this one. See, we can't get this right. I mean, I was trying to take a lot of advantage there, and I mean, it's right in the middle of the pack. Definitely exciting. But he did say clear, car on my left. He didn't say anything about my right, and I didn't think there was anything. And then I got a little tap on the back right. So, unfortunate. Otherwise, it would have been a lot of places gained on that one.
Green light. Give me the way you can. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I messed up there. But we regained the place because they're very slow through these first few corners. Though they accelerate away fast enough.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was me messing up.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Down the outside.
Car on the left.
Oh, cold tires.
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
He doesn't want to give it up. Forced him out though. That's the adrenaline you need in the morning. But it slowed me up a lot. So we need to speed up a bit there. Oh, I almost touched them there. You can eat that first sausage, it's okay, but the second sausage is a big no-no. That second sausage will completely unsettle the car. I ate some of those mini sausages then. I don't think they're so pleasant tasting.
Well done, mate. This is the personal best.
I wouldn't advise eating those ones either. They weren't great.
Car on the left.
Really? Dude? Really?
Clear on the left.
Wow.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Gamer Tag VR.
Hey GT. How you doing, buddy? Doing good? Late night or early morning?
Keep pushing.
Obviously early morning for me. Yeah, okay. Except for I messed that corner up. Damn, yeah, I get you on that. I probably woke up about 4 but didn't realise I was awake until way later. Oh, sausages where I shouldn't have done. Oh,
I've got some light damage on the front.
take care, buddy. Oh, that was not a good one. Those first sausages were the wrong type of bangers to eat in the morning. Put me out of shape on the second, tried to recover. Back end went sloppy. And then that was me gone. That back left is a little high pressured. Take care, man. Good to hear you in the stream. And happy birthday to your son. Oh, don't hit that curb because that's majorly unsettling, that curb. I messed up. That right hander, that curb, just if you hit it first, there's a hard edge at the beginning of the curb. It's not soft edge. It's a really hard edge. Didn't want to hit those sausages. Second ones were really unsettling. That was not the best way to take that corner. Messed that up as well. 1 second back behind, that's just like not good. Oh well. Not the way I wanted to start. A bit inconsistent. And consistency is the goal here. And off we go. So, consistently bad at the moment. We've done better before, but yeah, that back left tyre is definitely carried far too much speed through that. But I didn't mess up on the first right-hander into there. That was a nicer, cleaner exit on that corner. Even though I have come last, lessons learned.
Good job. Did the best you could. I'll bring the car back.
And that's what that's about. Right, let's take a look at something here, shall we? Okay. Let's take a look at something. Right, well, I need a drink of water. Okay, let's go into MoTec. Grab just the ACC profile, and we want to load some data into here. So here's Coach Dave's Imola. We'll add that to my selection. Then I just want the, basically my documents, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and the MoTec. You can activate the MoTec in your own copy. It's easy enough to do, and I want that one. This was yesterday's. So this would have been from yesterday when I was doing well. Yeah, so we can add that one in there for comparison, and we'll open those together. So, which one are we looking at? Which data set? So we are looking at Coach Dave, that's 41. So we're going to take my data, which is here. And if you haven't seen MoTec before, what it does, up the top here you can see long black lines. Those are the straights basically. The white blocks here are where there are turns. Yeah? So we've got the straight, which has got a bit of a kink in it. And basically you end up with the 3 turns, a little bit straight, turn 4, come along, double turn thing part. You know, that's what it does. There we go. All the way through. So it maps basically out the differences between your different turns, your straights, and the distance, basically. So that's distance, not time. Important factor. And we have up the top here speed, RPM, gears, brakes, and throttle points. And what we're going to do is we're going to overlay Coach Dave's on top of mine. No. We'll make his green. Right, so now what you can see is yesterday I was braking on the first corner far too early compared to Coach Dave, and I was also stepping off of the, well, braking, see there's a bit of a brake and then I go up. So I've got a case of hesitant braking, whereas theirs is clean. And I was braking far too early, and I was off the accelerator far too early. I was actually off the accelerator before I braked, and they're pretty much combo between the two, being on the brake and coming off the accelerator. Also, I was again a bit later on the acceleration out. They've got a smoother acceleration path there, and I've got a hesitant brake there. Something must be going on. And again, we see the same pattern. I'm braking later. I'm off the accelerator early. I was on the accelerator early. And we end up with the same top speed at the same point there. And then, there we go. That's a much nicer one. On the brake, the same. But I was more hesitant with the accelerator. And we end up quite close. Gear patterns as well. On shift downs, they're shifting down through the gears faster than me. And they're holding the gear longer than me when they're going up through the gears. Apart from here. See, that's a longer hold of gear 4 than I would hold gear 4, and they've also gone to gear 5 by that point. You can see that continuing as they've accelerated still more into the corner, and that would have bought them, just that tiny bit there would have bought them a lot of time, because you can see the gap between their speed and my speed through the corner. That's where these are the bits basically where I'm losing time. Where there's a gap here, I've lost time. Where there's a gap here, I've lost time. Where there's a gap here, I've lost time. That's a little bit of time, not major. It's this bit here, and this bit here, and this bit here that are the big parts in time. So, the first corner, I haven't actually lost that much time in speed going into the first corner, but by the apex, I've lost a load of time. They are quicker coming out of that apex, and I've dropped speed a lot more when I hit the apex. So, this one though, I've lost huge amounts of time going into it. So there's MoTec there for you. It's just another way of looking at what you're actually doing and trying to work that into my mind of what points I'm braking too hard, which points I'm not braking hard enough. Right, we got a little bit of time, so let's go back into it. Right, let me quit out there. Cancel. I wanted to change the initial point of this tyre down one. Oh. So that rear left down another point because it was on that 28, and when it's on the verge of the 28, it felt a little slippy at points. So we're just gonna. I don't want it getting too high above all the other tyres there and wearing out a bit quicker. Right, that's good. So if I was to start again or restart something after quitting, the wear that's on that first tyre set won't be there. It'll be a complete fresh load of tyres. So when you save that, it's like saving the initial pressures, not the tyre wear as well. The you're not saving the tyre wear that you put on the set of tyres. So if you come to a new quick race or a new sort of endurance race or something like that, and you're limited for tyres and things, your load up should have the fresh sets and not your worn out sets saved. At least I hope that's the case. I believe it is. Otherwise it would be rather worrying every time you made an adjustment to a setup. Right. Other point of consistency. So that's the quick race. That's the definite exciting way to sort of like pick up your speed. Hot laps are of course a thing. So we're going to go on some hot laps. Just run a few hot laps. See how we do on the hot lap. My best, as you can see there, is 1:47. Which is way off of what can be achieved. I mean, we was looking at the Coach Dave one. Didn't. What did I do to that? What did I do there? Is that in? Don't final laps, I want filter laps, no. That's a bit annoying. But, yeah. Ah! That's annoying. Show me on the map. No. Okay. I have to fix that. I don't know what I managed to do there to change those around. I managed to do something. I'll figure that out at some point, but later. Let's just get in there. Start session. Right. And the setup we're going to use then now is not going to be the one that I would use there. We're going to use the Coach Days qualifier. I believe that's got the same electronic setup, yet 3 and 4. Which I've already got on here. So we're going to drive. And I don't have to worry about fuel. It's got 10 litres of fuel in there that it'll constantly have no use on anyway. And the tyre wear isn't a thing in this. Refresh the tyres after every lap, so not something that I need to worry about. You see my Ghost is out in front of me there already. First lap out of the gate, and I've got to go basically against my best. I messed up there, and you can see now my best lap is quite a bit in front of me. Felt sand there, that wasn't good. So, I'm way out of shape there, and that happened because I broke too late. And now I went down too many gears, I suspect. Well, we messed that up, didn't we?
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
So, yeah, that was a proper mess up. How not to drive that one? course, we'll get a nice fresh set of tyres as we go over that finish line. So now all I'm concerned about is getting myself up to a proper rolling speed. Concentration. A little bit slippy there. Oh, I could have ridden the speed out a little bit there. I was too much on the sausage there. Close, but not close enough. But I kind of, you know, want some sort of consistency, want it closer, obviously, want to get faster, but you kind of also want to make sure that you have the consistency. And I'm off. Though I'm ahead of my best lap, but I've invalidated it, or I was ahead. Correction, I was ahead. And now I'm not. That means previous me has done something right, and previous me is the one that I want to be consistent with, because it's better to keep the consistency and make those little improvements than try to get, you know, aggressively much faster. Ah, wrong. I need to be deeper on the braking there. And little mess ups. Little mess ups cost you so much time. Consistency is far better goal to have than just a straight up initial lap time. Of course, depending on who you're racing with is going to give you different results, because, you know, that's going against somebody else. But the first thing is battling yourself. I think that's what I see from sim racing and racing in general. The first battle is always the battle with yourself for consistency. And And when you've got over that, then you can work on the just driving it all down and trying to get it all together. But consistency is definitely what I need, and I'm messing up a lot here. Totally messed up. Missed my brake point. Oh. So, yeah. Oh, one more lap, I think. Very late apex there. And I messed up in the acceleration, the back end was going to go out on me. Back end was very slippy, but this will be a reasonable comparison to make on something, I think. What are we getting? 148. So 148, we'll use that as the base there. So we're getting a 148. Times it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in a minute, so we'll have to be quick about this. Bonk. Bonk. So I want this one, add, and I also then want setups, McLaren, Imola, that one, add, open those two. There's my fastest time from just a minute ago. The 1:47.89, and Coach Dave is in at a 1:41. So I've got a good 6 seconds, you know, about 6 seconds to catch up here. It's a lot of time on a track per lap, 6 seconds. But from earlier, one of the things you can see on the consistency is that here, if we take a look at my brake and my throttle, the space in between my red line, yeah, and my purple line here, and these green lines is smaller than it was before. The differences are smaller than they were before. The gap before, you can see here my speed is almost maxed out to theirs. There's a difference in RPM where I've come off the gas here. My gearing, I'm stepping down. Mine is the green, which one am I? Yellow. Mine is the yellow line, so I'm stepping down gears later than them. But the pattern we're stepping down in, the rhythm of our step downs are starting to match up a bit more, and the rhythm of our step ups are starting to match a bit more, though there's a gap here. That's because they've been on the accelerator before me. If you see the throttle, there's a cleaner exit, whereas mine was a sloppy exit, and I had to half do the accelerator a bit, so I dropped my accelerator pedal a bit, and that cost me throttle response, basically. Hence why this has come out of step, and you can see the drop in my RPM around here where I wasn't confident, and then our RPMs start to align a lot more. Again, this next set of corners, I'm still braking too early. I'm a bit hesitant on coming into that corner a bit too fast, because I tend to then have a problem with the trail braking or where to brake on the mid corner, because you can carry more speed into the first corner, but if you mess the position up, sorry, it's not the first corner, it's the turn 5, basically. So coming into turn 5, I'm more hesitant, because I know that the midpoint of turn 5, I need to be straightened out correctly in here, and you can see this sort of the brake where we've gone brake, they've broke later and softer, carried more speed, and then we've dropped the brakes away. I've gone more aggressive on the throttle there than they did, but not that much more of an aggressive gain. They did go on the throttle somewhat. We've both come off the brakes and back on, but they've been much more positive about their braking for that second part. and would have hit where they want to hit a lot more better. And it's sort of like coming across there. That's the one that is a bit annoying. For the rest, like I say, the top line is gaps between these parts. So I've lost some time here. I've lost some time here. The rest is looking a little bit more closer. I lost a little bit of time there, lost a little time there. Little time on the chicane there, I think it was. And then we got the last two corners. There was a bit of a wiggle hesitancy on that one. Didn't lose too much time. But the big loss in time is still the first corner there, the second set of corners, and then it's reasonable. I did have a dodgy turn in there, and coming out of that was a little bit dodgy. The rest, not bad. There's a bit of time to gain there. So, yeah, that's what it is. Hopefully, that is a good stream, and obviously, happy birthday to Gamertag VR's son for his birthday. Happy birthday. And Gamertag, if you haven't seen his channel, where have you been? Like, seriously, one of the hardest working people in YouTube, VR, everything else like that. Go check him out. He does everything across the board, basically. And seriously, just I don't have the energy to match him, unfortunately. I wish I did, but yeah. Go check out his channel. He does some good stuff. Right. But for me, for now, it's goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Hasta mañana. I don't know, my brain has gone to graph-based stuff and not languages now. Damn it. I don't know. Jane.